Memories of your street fight with Shane McMahon.
I can't remember, man. Him and I, we ended up in the hospital that night, both of us. I was so new to wrestling and my body was so banged up, but him and I were so happy we pulled it off. We were high-fiving each other, but we couldn't even move. They brought the wrong glass in for the spots we did. They were supposed to have sugar glass, and they ended up with plexiglass. So when I was trying to throw Shane through the glass, it wasn't breaking. And they weren't letting any of the explosions off that night because they were scared it would break the glass, from the sound and the vibrating. But it wouldn't have broken that glass because somebody ordered the wrong glass. So trying to throw Shane through that, and my tailbone was broken because I called it out there. I told Shane to block my suplex and give me one on the floor, and when he did, I really messed my tailbone up, and it was right before the belly to bellies through the glass. But I remember just how bloody Shane got from that, and and when we went back through the glass the second time, I just decided to throw him head first, which was the worst thing I could have done. I didn't know it was plexiglass, but I threw him head first, and I mean he got cut up real bad. And when I followed through, all the glass came down and hit me in the arm and the back. And I was sliced up. I mean, it was the worst glass we could have had in that match, and I don't know how that ended up happening that way because Vince McMahon is pretty prepared with all the stunts we do. We had great stunt guys, stunt coordinators. So I'm not sure how that got overlooked, but Shane and I busted our ass that night. That was one of my favorite matches because, that night I had to wrestle 3 times, Christian, Edge, and Shane, and I got a concussion the first match, and I could not remember anything. And when Shane and I came to wrestle, that was because Shane and I practiced. I went up to WWE headquarters 3 weeks straight every Wednesday to work with Shane. So my instincts took over, and my body was able to remember the match, not necessarily my mind. It's crazy, but I had a feel for what I had to do next, each spot, and what we were gonna do. And Shane was very well prepared, thank God. But I had a good night that night. My match with Christian, Edge, and then the match with Shane. I was just surprised it wasn't match of the year after everything that we did. But you never know what they're looking for in a match of the year. That was more of I guess it was more of a street brawl, but it was a blast. I had a blast, although we got banged up. I had a lot of fun with Shane. Him and I talked about doing another one, and right before I quit, and unfortunately we never got the chance to do it. But he is an athletic son of a bitch, man. He's still one of my good friends, and I have a lot of respect for him because he had a lot of balls. Every match he's ever done has always been, it's always him putting his body on the line. He's unbelievable.